everyone, my name is Maifala-Masebe and welcome to another edition of DA at Work. Let's get to it. Over the past 5 years, some of the successes that we've enjoyed in Ward 38 include the resurfacing of McBride Street, Sycamore Street, as well as Palala Street. I am very well aware that there is more street that needs resurfacing urgently. And I'm very well aware that the department has started to look into getting the resources to make sure that those streets are resurfaced as we speak. However, those are not the only resurfacing that needs to be done. It's not only resurfacing that needs to be done. We've also successfully ensured that there is refurbishing that happened at the Brackenhurst Clinic as well as the Brackenhurst Library. This is the work that I've made sure that I fast track as a ward councillor in the area. Furthermore, in 2016, when I became the councillor, the mobile clinic was not functional. Through my intervention and work through council, I have ensured that the mobile clinic is staffed and can be on the road. During the 5 years, the mobile clinic has not only served the residents of Ward 38, it has also served the residents of Ward 53 as well as 94, ensuring that healthcare is accessible to more residents in the area that is immediately impacting us. We can do more, and I know we will do more. One of the issues that I'm really passionate about and trying relentlessly to resolve is the issue of constant sewer blockages or overflows. This is an issue that I believe council now has to put its foot down in ensuring that the money that they allocate to the sewer infrastructure upgrade is adequately spent and it is effective in addressing the issue of constant sewer overflows, especially during rainy seasons. I also want to see how our streets become safer for not only from robberies but from reckless driving. We need an area that is protecting its citizens or residents from any harm. This I will be unpacking in detail as to what my ideas are, and I hope you buy into the ideas, and not only just my ideas but your ideas. What is it that should be done or can be done in your area? Remember, once you elect me as your ward councillor once again on the 1st of November, my mandate will be to continue to serve you as best as possible and to your benefit. While we have a police that is willing to help and the CPF that is relentlessly devoting their time to ensuring that the community is safe, there are things that council can do to keep our streets safer. And this can be done by ensuring that we have street lights that work during the night, all night, and very little during the day. In fact, no street lights should be on during the day. They should be on at night when they are needed most. I also want to address the elephant in the room, the burned down building in Brackendown's police station. Now, that building has been burned down since 2019. It is now 2021. There hasn't been public acknowledgement as to what was the cause of the fire. There is no willingness to fix the area. It is an eyesore. As somebody that visits the area regularly, I can tell you it doesn't fill me with pride. I want to see that burned down building sorted once and for all. This is where we need local government and national government to come together and take responsibility for the mess that they have created. Now, there's many more things that I can tell you about, but I intend to show you exactly what we are talking about. Hi everyone, I am here today at the Brackenhurst Library. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, since the beginning of this term, what we've been able to do is, one, this building here where I am has been refurbished. This is after a long time that it's been neglected and it was near collapse. So it was one heavy rain away from being total disaster. Today, we have managed to rectify that issue. Not only that, back in 2019 and 2018, in a small scale, what I've started in this area is a cleanup of the Brackenhurst Library. And that was done in conjunction with Mandela Day. And since then, I can tell you there is a major improvement from where I'm standing. The garden looks much neater. Even though there's no grass yet, you can see the garden is well looked after and it's well maintained. This is something that I'm very passionate as a councillor to see, that our public spaces and our public institutes are very much looked after. We can do this, and we will do this more even after the 1st of November, because the DA gets things done.
Councillor, we are in Delphinium Street. What are some of the issues that we have experienced here?
Look, the issue with Delphinium Street, especially just off Morton Street, the issue is a lot of speeding, and that is causing havoc for the complexes that are in the area. If you look just down the road from here, there's a number of complexes. Now, some of these residents have complained about how speeding it's a big issue for them, and how because of speeding they sometimes even struggle coming out of their houses. So that's one of the issues. Now, if I can just unpack a little bit as to what I have done as a DA councillor in this area, is that what I've done is I've started the process of helping the residents applying for speed calming measures in the form of a speed hump as they requested. Now, that process of course was not approved at this stage. That is why we still don't have a speed hump 5 years later. Now, a reason why there's no speed hump, they did not consider this to be in human conflict in any way. So usually speed humps, when they consider a speed hump an issue of human conflict, is one that is considered more. I understand there's a lot of speeding. I've seen also some cars speeding past here as well, as I've been with you. But it is things like that really concern me, is that can we not find a solution? Well, I am going to present a solution to you. And the solution that I'm going to present to you is that in the new term, when we do the next IDP, my idea is that we must start having street cameras, especially at Morton, to monitor the speed. So of course, if we have street cameras, we have to have a control room that monitors what is happening, where somebody can actually go back and look at what was happening, so that the moment we have those things in place, we will be sure that we'll start addressing issues. Street cameras are along this route to monitor the speed, and secondarily, it will also address the constant issues of safety in this very area. One thing that I'm very big on, I want residents to feel proud of the area where they live. I want areas not only to feel proud, but they must also feel safe. I want to create that safe environment for residents. And we start with street cameras because we couldn't get speed humps, and that's something that I will look at doing, especially once you vote for me in the new term on the 1st of November. I will definitely get onto that and ensure that we have that on our IDP, and I'll keep you updated, residents, as to what is happening with that. Thank you very much. The Brackenhurst Clinic, when I became the councillor in 2016, what I can tell you is that the situation was really dire. And while there has been some improvements through the 5 years, we continue to struggle with a few little things. But let me just unpack for you what I've been able to do since 2016. Firstly, in the first year, we've managed to get this clinic refurbished, especially on the roof, even though that was not fully done, but we've managed to get that done to an extent that it can be more acceptable. we've managed to get the mobile clinic on the road. When I became the councillor in 2016, the first thing that I noticed when I came to the clinic was that the mobile clinic was there, the actual mobile clinic, but it did not have staff members to operate it. Then we went into ensuring that council hire staff to make sure that the mobile clinic can work. Now today, I can tell you a good story, that not only are they going down to the library or even Bracken Downs, I can't remember which other areas they cover, but they also cover areas such as Mayberry Park as well as Tinasonke. This makes sure that more people are able to have access to healthcare within the areas where they live. And I want to continue to ensure that issues such as grass cutting happens much more regularly. Issues such as maintenance of this area happens much more regularly. If you look at the gate, it's still a little bit rusted and it needs a little bit of paint to bring it. So those are the things that I look to do. I look forward to doing after the 1st of November, when again I continue to be the councillor of this area. We'll continue doing all of these things because the DA gets things done.